Hey guys, welcome to the second part of Anxiolytic and hypnotics. In the previous video, we covered the benzodiazepine. Now we're going to talk about the barbiturates. As you know, the barbiturates these are not very much useful as benzodiazepines are very good because barbiturates have more side effects, more sedation action, and more hangover is in case of barbiturates. So we classify the barbiturates into three categories according to their duration of action. Okay, there is a long acting drug, short acting drug, and ultra short acting drug. The ultra short acting drugs include methohexital. The short acting drug include seco, barbital, butobarbital, and the long acting drug include methylbarbitone and phenobarbitone, right? Methacetal. So these three drugs. Now this ultrasonic it is used for induction of anesthesia. The short-acting barbiturates are used in case of pre-anesthetic medication, and long-acting drugs they are uh, used as anti-epileptics in Crigler-Najjar type 2 syndrome, and in case of seizures in neonates. Now guys, as you know, these barbiturates are enzyme inducers, right? This phenobarbital is enzyme inducer. So in Crigler-Najjar syndrome, there is one enzyme that is known as ALA synthase, right? Which is required for heme synthesis. So in case of Crigler-Najjar syndrome type 2, there is less production of enzyme, right? So phenobarbital induces the enzyme the to be more effective. That is why in Crigler-Najjar syndrome type 2 it is used, but it is not used in case of type 1 because there is no enzyme in type 1 reaction. And seizures in neonates, what happens here, uh, sometimes patients come to you and may ask and tell you that her baby have HI, that is HIE, that is hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy, right? HIE, that is hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy. So what here phenobarbital does here? Phenobarbital they decrease the cerebral metabolism, right? They decrease the cerebral metabolism, and that is why it is used here. So decrease in cerebral metabolism, that means decrease in need of oxygen, right? And by this they are helpful in case of seizures in neonates, and it is used in case of anti-epileptic, that is in case of status epilepticus, right? So it has a lot of side effects like a paradoxical is a and yeah, sometimes it is abused, right? So guys, paradoxic their side effect like paradoxical is they cause hyperalgesia, because as they are enzyme inducers, right? So they can cause acute intermittent porphyria, right? And they can block the ganglions, right? They can block the ganglions, by which they can cause hypertension. Now one thing you should know that in case of toxicity or barbiturate, we can use picrodoxin, right? And as these are like phenobarbital, this is basically acid, right? So we can give alkali. I mean, we should go for urine alkalinization. And when we go for urine alkalinization, the urine becomes more alkali, and that causes phenobarbital to be dissociate more, as because this an acid, so it dissociates more. That causes the lesser absorption from the renal tubules, and that causes more excretion from the body. So that is why it is used, right? So this is up to the benzodiazepine. I sorry, this is up to the barbiturates. uh, we come to the next part we'll come to the next part and the next video, that is Z compounds, right? Z compounds, which is used in case of insomnia, and some miscellaneous drugs that is used in case of hypnotics and sedation, right? So thank you.